In this session, we are going to study about symmetry in flowers. So let us start. If we talk about symmetry, then in flowers, mainly three types of symmetry are found. First one is actinomorphic, or radial symmetry. Second one is zygomorphic, or bilateral symmetry. Third one is asymmetric or irregular. So let us look at each of these symmetry along with their important examples. So what is an actinomorphic flower? An actinomorphic flower, or a flower having radial symmetry, is any flower which can be cut into two equal halves through a plane or a radial plane passing through their center. So if this is a flower, and if we try to cut it through a radial plane passing through its center, so this is one plane through which it can be cut into two equal halves. This is another plane, and this is another plane. So there are more than one planes through which we can cut the flower into two equal halves. So such kind of flowers are called actinomorphic flowers, or flowers having radial symmetry. Now the examples of actinomorphic flowers are datura, chili, and mustard. Alright, so this was about the actinomorphic flower. Let us look at the zygomorphic flower. So what is a zygomorphic flower or a bilateral symmetry? So if there is a flower which can be cut into two equal halves only through one radial plane passing through its center, then that flower is called a zygomorphic flower. So suppose this is a flower, and this flower can only be cut in two equal halves by only one vertical plane passing through the center, like this. If we try to cut it from the other center horizontally, then we can see that the two equal halves, the two parts will not be equal, they will be unequal, right? They would not be similar or mirror images of each other. So the flower can only be cut through one vertical plane passing through the center. Only through the one plane it can be cut into two equal halves. Such flowers are called zygomorphic flowers, and the symmetry is called bilateral symmetry. So in examples of flowers showing zygomorphic, flowers that are zygomorphic are pea, bean, gulmohar, and cassia. Let us move on to the asymmetric flowers. So as the name suggests, the flower is asymmetric. That means it cannot be cut into two equal halves by any plane. So such kind of flowers are called asymmetric or irregular. Example is canna. Alright, so I hope the symmetry is clear to you. Actinomorphic flowers are those which can be cut into two equal halves by any plane passing through the center. Zygomorphic are those flowers which can only be cut through only one plane into two equal halves, whereas asymmetric flowers are those which cannot be cut into two equal halves by any plane passing through the center. Examples are important, so please remember them. Now there are some other terminologies which are important to know. When the floral appendages in a flower, if we talk about floral appendages, it means that the whorls that we studied about, the calyx, corolla, and andrecium, gynoecium. So these were all floral appendages. So if they are in the multiple of 3, 4 or 5, then the flower is called trimerous, tetramerous, and pentamerous respectively. Alright, so if we count the floral appendages in a flower, then if they are 3, then the flower will be trimerous. If they are 4, then the flower will be called tetramerous. If 5, it will be called pentamerous. Alright, then there's one more term which is called a bract. What is a bract? So if you remember in the leaf, in the structure of the leaf, we studied about stipules. What were the stipules? Stipules were short leaf-like structures like this. They may or may not be present along with the leaf, and they were very short leaf-like structures present on the petiole, at the base of the petiole, right? And there would be an axillary bud too, somewhere here. So they were stipules in case of leaf. Similarly, if we talk about the flower, the stalk of the flower is called pedicel. We studied in the structure of flower. So just like in leaf, the base of the pedicel may have short reduced leaf-like structures, very short leaf-like structures, which are called bracts. They also may be present or may not be present. So if present, if the bracts are present in the flower is called bracteate. And if they are absent, if the bracts are absent in a flower, then the flower is called ebracteate. Alright, so I hope bract, trimerous, tetramerous, pentamerous flowers and symmetry in flowers is clear to you all. That's all for this lecture. Thank you so much.